folks, my name is Spooks, and welcome back to another episode of Box Office Chat, where we take a look at the top 5 domestic box office results and see how well each movie did and where they landed. So let's get started. Number 5 is Honest Thief, which made $780,000 this weekend, bringing its domestic total to $12 million and its worldwide total to $23 million. So as I predicted last week, this movie's run in the box office top 5 is coming to an end. But I can't deny that it did have a good run. I mean, it was able to be the number one movie in America for 2 weeks, which is definitely an accomplishment during these times. So, while it is coming to an end, Liam Neeson, your movie did fine. It just came out in a bad time. Number 4 is Come Play, which made $1.1 million this weekend, adding to a domestic total of $7 million and a worldwide total of $9 million. So yeah, this movie is dropping fast, but in all honesty, I'm not really going to blame the movie on it, since there are two factors that basically led it to where it is now. Number 1, there was another horror movie that was released this weekend, and that definitely steered audiences away from this and to that, and we'll also be talking about that movie a little later in the video. And also, we are in November, and if you haven't checked on your local TV or Target, people are already getting into the Christmas spirit. People don't care about Halloween, and people don't generally want to be scared right now. But hey, what you gonna do? At least you're still in the top 5. At number 3 is The War with Grandpa, which made $1.3 million, leaving its domestic total at $15 million and its worldwide total at $23 million. This astounds me. Out of all of the movies to be released, this is the movie that has been 4 weeks, a month, is still in the top 5. It has not an inch. It has not shown any big significant decrease. It had the best hold this weekend, with just it falling at 13%, which is ironic since this weekend was Friday the 13th, but I digress. And the fact that it's only $1 million away from making its initial production budget back of $24 million is insane. Who would have thought War with Grandpa be the underdog movie of the year? Granted, it's not making as much as Tenet, and it's not like saving movies or anything, but still, the fact that this movie is still in the top 5 and in the same position as it's been for the past couple weeks is just shocking, and I'm just left here flabbergasted. I'm sure everyone's happy. The studio and Robert De Niro and everyone involved is happy. Granted, I feel like they wish it could have done better, but regardless, this is honestly the most surprising thing to come out of this whole dilemma. Pandemic. Number 2 is Let Him Go, which made $1.7 million this weekend, bringing its domestic total to $6 million and its worldwide total to, well, $6 million. So while yes, it had a strong opening last weekend, it's not really grabbing audience's attention. Word of mouth is not helping out with this movie, and it fell 56% from last week's total. And that's a shame, because I honestly wanted to see where this movie would go after its strong $4 million opening weekend last week, but here we are, and that's sad, really. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be another one of those movies that falls off the top 5 very quickly. And finally, let's talk about the number 1 movie of the weekend, and that is Freaky, which made $3.6 million on its opening weekend, and bringing in international numbers, it is sitting at $5 million on its opening weekend, which is great. It already made its initial budget back, and I'm pretty sure it'll be able to double that budget but in the coming weeks, and I'm sure it'll make a profit. So I think it's safe to say that Freaky is a hit. Granted, it would have been an even bigger hit had this year not been called 2020, but it's a hit regardless. I'm sure Universal and Blumhouse are happy, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a profit. And this is me being hopeful, but I think word of mouth will definitely help this movie out, keeping it in the top 5, making sure that it won't have very steep falls, since nothing really is going to affect it, until the Croods, but that's not for another 2 weeks. But still, this is, I can't believe I'm saying this, for a movie that just came out, it's a hit. It made its budget back, and I'm pretty sure everyone's happy. And I'm happy too, seeing how I saw the movie. Review coming soon, by the way. And those were the top 5 domestic box office results. And normally this would be the part where I discuss what movies are hitting theaters this week. But in all honesty, I'm not sure at the time of this recording. There's really nothing. I mean, I know Run is coming out, but that's mainly on streaming. But as far as I know, there's really nothing hitting theaters this weekend. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments will let me know if there is anything coming out, and if it lands on the top 5, I'll talk about it next week. But let's just say, don't be surprised if you don't see a box office chat episode next week if there's nothing released. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Box Office Chat. What were your guys' thoughts on the results? Were you satisfied? Were you unsatisfied? Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like this channel, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all the social media links right there. And until next time, guys, stay sharp.